Welcome back to White Mountains Today. If you are looking for something fun to do today or in the next whenever here in the White Mountains, we've got just the thing. Joining us from Mystery New Hampshire Escape Rooms, it's Beth Scrimger, Chris Caputo. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. It's so good to be back in the studio.
I know. Now, for someone who is unfamiliar with the escape room concept, why don't you give us an overview of what an escape room is? What's this experience all about?
Absolutely. So an escape room is a themed room where you're going in with 2 to 6 or 8 players. They can be family, friends, coworkers, and you're looking for clues. You're solving puzzles. You're working riddles. You're opening locks, all to achieve the goal of the room in 60 minutes, which is escape.
All right.
So
it's kind of like just immersing yourself into like an adventure movie or a mystery movie and solving the puzzles.
Yeah, kind of. It depends on what characters you bring with you, because that always changes how they play. But yeah, it's an immersive environment so that you're playing and interacting with everything that's in the room. And, it's very tactile, very cognitive, and yeah.
So what kind of skills do you actually need? What should some people might worry, okay, do I need to be a mathematician or have science skills?
Yeah, what kind of skills? Yes.
Do you have to have a PhD, or can a freshman in high school make his way out of one of these rooms?
Well, since our rooms are designed for ages 8 and above,
yeah.
I'm going to go with PhD isn't necessary. No, it's actually, you don't need any skills. It's really just, being observant, right? And just kind of, willing to talk things through with your friends or family. Being willing to get off your phone for an hour. Yep. That is huge. Yeah, that's huge.
All right.
Which we do pretty good. We don't have to force too many people to get off their phones. But so no special skills, no lock picking skills, none of that. Don't leave that behind anyways.
Speaking with Beth Scrimger and Chris Caputo of Mystery New Hampshire Escape Rooms in North Conway, you guys take so much pride in the design of your rooms. That's really what this is all about, is discovering these new themed rooms that you're building all the time.
Yeah.
What do you have in store for people right now?
Ooh, we have some fun ones. So one that's been my oldest room, I should say, but it's not that old, is called Call of the Cryptid. So if you know what a cryptid is, cryptozoology is the study of unproven species, like, the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot and all these.
My favorite is the chupacabra.
Chupacabra, yep. The pukwudgie. The Jersey Devil. Oh yeah, we have a whole bunch. We had a whole lot of fun just kind of doing our research for this room. Got a chance to, I'll put a small little plug. The International Cryptozoology Museum, only one in the world, Portland, Maine.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yep. The founder is Lauren Coleman, and he lives in Maine, and so I was able to have some fun talking to him and going. Anyways, I digress. There is so much fun on it, but the giant panda used to be a cryptid. Yeah, until they proved it, So.
And now he's like, I just want to be a cryptid again.
Exactly. Just leave me alone. But anyways, Call of the Cryptid is just a fun. You're in the woods and you've been locked out of your cabin and you're trying to make your way through this kind of spooky forest, dealing with cryptid stuff, and you're trying to get into the cabin and back to civilization. So that's kind of a fun one that we've had some really good success with.
That's
so
very fun. So Call of the Cryptid, and you have 2 more rooms.
We have 2 more. Yeah, you want to tell us about 2 more?
So one of the oldest of our new rooms that we opened up a few months ago, the Legend of Loch Farum. It's a medieval dungeon sort of theme. Someone in your party may have done something illegal in the kingdom, and so it's up to the group to sort of rescue them from the dungeon and then to escape.
It's kind of, I've seen this one. I've got a little preview. It's really, really cool. The set design and the lighting, and it seems a little bit more interactive, let's say.
I don't know if it's any more interactive than on the other ones. I mean, you interacted with it more, but yeah, it's definitely it's tactile.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. We have a little bit different technology in that particular room, so yeah, that's kind of they're all interactive.
That one's a lot of fun.
Yes. And then our newest room.
Yes, our newest room is called the Happy Squid. So Captain Barnabas Barnacle of the Happy Squid has taken your pet parrot hostage.
Yes.
And you've got to rescue your parrot before he sets sail.
This almost sounds like a Nickelodeon
Yeah.
show theme.
Well, you start playing around with these names, and of course we brainstorm all of our. Well, I've got some awesome crew. I've got a really creative crew, and we just brainstorm and throw these names out, and what we're doing with this and how this story should evolve, because each of these rooms is a story. I mean, we have a story behind every room. Sometimes we're more into the story than the players are or even need to be, right? So it's just fun to know that there's a story behind there, and this one is a ship. It's a pirate ship, and Captain Barnacle, he's not a nice guy. I'm saying, not a nice guy.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, and we want our viewers here to go to Mystery New Hampshire, try out these escape rooms. Is there something? Give our viewers a little inside information. Is there anything that you see? Because you guys are watching the games as people do them. They have cameras and they're in the back, and
in not a creepy way.
No. It's it's great. You're almost like I'm trying to think of like a character that has technology at their hand, that they're always like, how Tony Stark, the Avenger, he has Jarvis, right?
That he's always Tony Stark.
That he's always talking to in his helmet.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of what was that show with Samuel Beckett there? Quantum Leap. You remember that show?
Oh, I do.
And the guy had, is it Iggy or Ziggy?
Yeah.
And he's always talking to him, getting information.
You're dating yourself.
I know. You guys,
are you hearing voices in your head, Chris? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You guys are the technology.
We are.
Behind the scenes, who help players if they get stumped.
We are. Yeah, we have game masters, which is kind of a cool thing to put on your resume. But we're always monitoring the room, and we can hear and see everything that's going on in the room. And then if players kind of speak up and ask for a hint, we're obviously right there for us. But we're also just kind of monitoring, making sure they're safe, making sure that they're not getting too frustrated, nudging them if they need it, and sometimes just plain old heckling. I mean, it's kind of fun. We've got such cool groups that come in and they're ready to play, and I have to fess up to a little thing we did the other day. We had in our brand new room, we had a group that came in and said, so do you have any jump scares? Because, for a jump scare is, all suddenly, whoa.
Yeah.
And people kind of like, don't do that to us.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, sure, we can put one in. She's like, no, I don't want one. And of course, her boyfriend or her friend right behind her was, so we arranged a little jump scare, and it was a collective 8 people jumping backwards, and we got them. Simple pleasures.
But it is.
But yes, we do.
I can see why she might ask that, because people who haven't done escape rooms might think this is more of a haunted house experience, and it's not at all.
It's not. I keep all my rooms family friendly. Unfortunately, the new escape room movie that just came out in the which was part 2 or something of the first one. Unfortunately, it's not good publicity for our industry, because it's not what we do, and it's not the scary. We're not gonna, we have very diligent police chiefs in our area, and they really frown on us, giving body parts back to them, because no, we don't do any of that. No, we joke about it, but no, we're very family friendly. People to deal with claustrophobia and stuff always have an entry door that's open. If you're comfortable in your living room, comfortable in your bedroom or whatever, that's what you're going to be fine.
Right.
And we have so many people that report that going in. Oh no, I'm claustrophobic. Okay, well there's the open door. You can get out. And they come out afterwards, not escaping during the day, to the open door. They'll come out afterwards, and I'm like, well, how'd you do? Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that, so that claustrophobia did not set in enough to go, get me out of here, you
Yeah.
know. So
It's a lot of fun. And getting back to the question that I kind of got went off on a tangent.
Yeah.
You guys are watching the rooms. You have game
Yes.
masters who help keep, which is perfect because the game never really stagnates. You
Right.
keep moving, and it stays fun for the entire hour or however long it takes you to get out. But what are some of the most common errors that you see people make? Are there any things that give a little inside tip to our viewing audience?
In general, I think the biggest one that I see all the time is overthinking.
Yeah.
Like looking at a puzzle and trying to figure out the smallest detail about it.
Yes.
When really, if you just look at the big picture, like step back, it's a little more obvious than they want it to be. Like they want it to be a really challenging
Yes.
puzzle, even if it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
yeah. Or rereading into, obviously we use materials that can be found anywhere. And if you have a factory number that's been shipped with
Yeah.
it and it wasn't removed just because it's not appropriate, like, there's a piece of wood and it's got a stamp on it. Oh my God, that's a clue. That's a clue. No, it's a piece of wood that just wasn't finished because of the process, and it's funny to we actually had to sand something off the other day because we thought it was like, oh yeah, that's a marking that you would always see on this particular item.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Everybody
no.
just
Oh,
fixated on
yeah,
it.
they fixated on it. So we're like, okay, let's take that off. That was character
Yep.
before, but now it's red herring, and we don't want that. We try not to mislead people too much. Well, we got a little bit of,
All right. Well, we're just about out of time. So real quickly, how do people book their escape room experience?
Their best way is to go onto our website, MysteryNH.com. And you go, and right at the top there's a menu. Even on the phone, go to your menu options. If you go to the Book Now link, that brings you right to the schedule, and it gives you a ability to see when we're open, what slots are available, booking right there. If you see a little green mark, it says Book Now, great, click in, you can finish your booking. We're all private rooms right now, so if you are booking in, it's only your family or friends or your group that you're coming with. COVID put an end to any kind of public rooms that we could have, which is kind of a bummer because the interaction and chemistry that we see is always so fun, but it's the safest way to do what we do. But we're one of the safer activities out there that are, it is an interior, type of activity.
Yep.
We're one of the safest because you're in with your own people.
So much fun. It's active, it's challenging, it's social, and it's great for really people of all ages, 8 and up.
8 and up, yes. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Mystery New Hampshire, you're located in the same building as the old J.C. Penney next to the Mountain Valley Mall Theater.
Oh, we miss JCPenney. But yes, we're right next to the Mountain Valley. We're in the Mountain Valley Mall. We're right next to Cinema 7. If you come in here, you can, do our room and then go see a movie. And so we really appreciate our neighbors, the cinema. We'll throw a little call out to Lowe's. Hey, Lowe's, because we like Lowe's too. Yeah. And Hannaford's are great neighbors. So yes, the Mountain Valley Mall Plaza area is a great little place to visit.
All right, Beth, Chris, Mystery New Hampshire and MysteryNH.com. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And
always a pleasure.
We'll be there soon. In fact, we have in the works a new video feature on the escape room experience that'll be coming very soon to White Mountains TV, so stay tuned for that. And we'll be right back with more White Mountains Today.